Hey guys, what is up? As you can see right now, I'm very sweaty. I just got back from the gym. I'm filming the intro to this video for a reason. You'll see in a little bit. But today's video, I'm going to be honest, it may be the most important video that I've ever put on YouTube and will ever put on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Today's video is me talking about something that I literally cannot live without. It's the first thing that I use when I wake up in the morning and the last thing that I use before I go to bed. If I go on a vacation and I forget to bring this with me, I literally have to go to the nearest drugstore to buy it, or I am cranky and I literally will not be able to sleep. If I were to be stranded on an island for an unlimited amount of time and I could bring 3 things with me, this would have to be one of those 3 things. This product I've talked about on here before many times, and it has just not been given the recognition that it deserves from the world, and so I thought it deserved a video solely dedicated to it. I'm going to be telling you all of the benefits and pros and life hacks and beauty hacks from Vaseline Petroleum Jelly. That's right, this is literally my favorite product in the whole world, and I know what you're thinking. You've probably heard the many different uses of Vaseline. Maybe, but there are some things that you may not think about that Vaseline can do. Even if you have heard them, I'm just here to show you how they work. I'm going to show you some things that it can do, not just tell you. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go take a shower because I'm sweaty, I stink, I'm soaking wet, and I have a full face of makeup on right now if you can't tell. I've been gone since like 7 o'clock this morning and it's like 8:30 at night right now. I'm going to show you what I look like after the shower. Warning, it's not going to be pretty. But we're going to get through it together, and I'm going to show you a lot of magic with Vaseline. I'm going to go take a shower because I literally can't sit here any longer because I smell. And then I'll be right back, and I'm going to tell you all of the things that Vaseline can do and show you as well. So be right back. Hi. I'm a little embarrassed that I'm even coming on here looking like this. I'm literally putting a video of myself looking my worst on the internet. I'm stupid, but this has to be done to prove my point. I'm just gonna give you the rundown. We're gonna go ahead and get started so I can clean up my face. I'm sorry, you have to look at this. So the very first thing, I know y'all have heard this before, Vaseline works as an excellent lip moisturizer. I'm gonna kind of start with things that you've probably heard before and then like mix in things that you probably haven't heard before because I think I honestly created them. My lips are dying right now. If you can't tell, they look like just like gravel, like they're just so cracky. But yeah, I just take Vaseline and I put it on my lips every night before I go to bed, and the first thing I do, like wake up, pee, brush my teeth, and then put Vaseline on my lips every morning, and like reverse that order at night kind of. Another thing, if you also have like dry and rough lips, sometimes I take Vaseline and I'll mix it with either like salt or sugar, you know, and kind of create like exfoliant. And Vaseline is not like water, like super just like, you know, like watery. It kind of just gets it in there to where you can really like moisturize and really get that texture. And if you do that, like make a scrub out of Vaseline and then put Vaseline on your baby soft lips after, let me tell you something. I've been doing that for years. I don't do it all that often. I do it like once every couple weeks because sometimes I get too busy. I know that's ridiculous. It literally is a great exfoliant, and I'm sure it works on like anything else you want to exfoliate, like your, maybe not a big area, but like if you want to exfoliate like your feet or hands, it can do that as well. This second point, I'm going to go ahead and do so you can stop looking at it. I know you've probably heard, this is another thing, another repeat thing that you probably heard, that Vaseline works as an excellent makeup remover. Like, I don't even use makeup remover wipes. The only kind of wash I use is micellar water, like a scrub, and I normally just use that for my eyes if I'm wearing like heavy makeup. Then I always put on Vaseline after because literally nothing gets the job done like Vaseline. And my face, you can tell, is really broken out right now because I used a different kind of face wash, and my face is so sensitive, and Vaseline is not going to break you out probably. And I have like the most sensitive skin, and it's never ever broken me out. So I'm just gonna like open my mirror so I don't like jab myself in the eye. I just take a piece of toilet paper, I have my toilet paper right here, stick it in the Vaseline. You don't even have to really get that much. And then I just put it on my eyelids. Now I wash my face in the shower, and this is like what came off after, like with the face wash. And so you really don't have to do all that much. And then another thing, Vaseline also makes your eyelashes grow. That's another thing. It's like a good lengthening and thickening. It's kind of like it conditions your eyelashes. And so that's why I like it so much. and it just gets it off so well. And sorry my eyes are so like bloodshot. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Ooh, I got like a piece of sorry, I have a piece of mascara in my eyeball. Okay, I think I got it. But see the difference in like this eye and this eye? And at the same time, like while you're putting it on there, it's moisturizing your eyelashes and it's also lengthening them, which I think is just amazing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye real fast. Okay, y'all, again, sorry my eyes are so red, and my face. You know, like when you get in the shower and you get in that hot water and it just makes your face super red, and then I use like a face scrub wash, and so that's why my face looks like it does, and again, it's broken out. But yeah, so far we have just the lip, the exfoliator, and then the makeup remover. I don't really have to use it for my foundation so much unless it's just like super caked on, but I mainly just use it for my eyes. It gets eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara off so easily. Speaking of the eyes and getting the makeup off, I'm going to show you how easily it will get off liquid permanent eyeliner. Now actually this may be waterproof, I'm not exactly sure, but this is liquid liner, and this is like if you're actually trying to go for that winged eyeliner look and you mess up halfway through and you don't want to like take a piece of toilet paper and scrub. So say like, oh no, this is the ugliest wing I've ever done. What do I do to fix it? Well, let me tell you something. So what I do in this case, if I want to start over with a wing liner, or if you want to even like just get more precise, like you don't want to do the whole wing, but you want to get like a specific part, take a Q-tip, put some Vaseline on it, and then like say I want to fix this whole mess up here, use Vaseline to put it on one end, and then take the other dry end of the toothpick and just kind of like lightly drag it, and so now you still have that outer corner. I know it's a little messy, but I'm just kind of showing you, and it's because I already have Vaseline all over my eyelid, so it's a little bit like wishy-washy. But yeah, so you can just take a Q-tip and then just slowly like wipe off the area where you want to restart, and we still have some of that outer line, and now you can be a little bit more precise than I just was. I'm just trying to show you the point and how you can get it off. Now I'm actually going to use this other end to take all of that winged liner off, and it just takes it off so easy, and it just like moisturizes your skin, and it like doesn't leave it like oily. Like you think by looking at it, it probably looks like it's like greasy or oily, but it really does not make your skin feel that way. And I'm so weird, like I do not like oily things or greasy things on my face because my face is so oily. And so yeah, I'm super picky about what I'll let on my face, y'all. So we're gonna stick with the face because I know all of these things are things you've probably heard, but then we're gonna move on to some other things. This next thing I mentioned in another video before. This is something that I do almost every day when I'm getting ready to like run out the door. I take Vaseline and I put it on my eyelids instead of putting on eyeshadow because, you know, I'm in a hurry, and so I literally just take my finger, and I know my face is red right now, y'all, so it doesn't look very good, but it kind of just leaves you with that little shine without like just looking like greasy and oily, and it just kind of keeps you looking like shiny and that natural glow. And another thing, I didn't put it in that video, but this is another big use for Vaseline, and I have been doing this lately. You can use this as a highlighter without being like a glittery highlighter. And I don't really like doing this if I'm doing like a matte foundation. This is more if you want to go for that like dewy beach look or just like that everyday look. This would even work well with like a dewy BB cream, like that Maybelline Dream BB cream that I showed on here that time. So if you just like put it on your cheekbones, I know it's hard to see with all my like freckles and redness, and just like a thin layer. Just use your finger. You can even use a beauty sponge probably if you want to. And I don't know if you can like see it with a camera. I can see it in this mirror, so I think you can probably see it. And you can just put it wherever. Y'all, I'm sorry, you have to look at those monsters. The end of your nose, whatever. And so now I just kind of have that glossy glow. I know somebody with like a solid skin, like one color would look better, and I look like I'm just like breaking out in hives. But yeah. So that's my tip on that. Now I already have Vaseline on my lips. I'm going to put a little bit more. But I literally never put on liquid lipstick, like especially like matte liquid lipstick, on without putting on Vaseline first, because it just makes it so much easier to apply. Like, I'm not joking. I don't understand how people can just put it on. I know like lip balm is like similar, but Vaseline works so much better. You just take whatever, I'm using a Kylie Cosmetics Mini, and And it makes it easier to where you can like, you know, I'm never like one of those perfect people that like outlines the entire lip without like mixing it all together. Vaseline just makes it to where you can do that easily without caring, and it keeps it from cracking also. That's another thing. And you can tell it doesn't have that matte finish to it, but it will after a while when it kind of like dries. But this just keeps it to where it's like almost moisturized all day and to where it won't crack, because I know a lot of liquid lipsticks will start looking cracky within like an hour. And if you put Vaseline on first, and then I will put it on after too to give it that glossy look, because I normally don't really go for a matte just because it looks so like, ew, like just gross. And I know I said you can put Vaseline on the top of that liquid lipstick, but you can also use Vaseline to take that liquid lipstick off if you not scrub hard enough, but you know, if you actually put pressure on it rather than just like dabbing it on the top. And of course it's coming off like super easy now because I just had it on for like 3 seconds. But even like after a long day, or like if you put on a lip stain and you like get out of the shower and it's like still there, use Vaseline, comes off. Okay, this next thing I should have told you when I had the lipstick on, but you've probably heard of this if you've seen any type of beauty pageant movie or been to a beauty pageant. Vaseline can also go on your teeth, and it keeps any kind of lipstick from sticking to your teeth. Now, yeah, it feels a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it just keeps that lipstick to where it will not connect. Oh my gosh, my hair. Y'all, I really am so sorry that you have to look at me like this. But we're gonna keep rolling, I'm not done yet. So another thing, okay, have you been to the beach before or somewhere where it's super hot and you're wearing short shorts and you got kind of some thick thighs? Well, I have thick thighs, and so, thick thighs, I just spit everywhere. I have thick thighs and I do not have a thigh gap. Therefore, what does that mean? Chub rub, aka chafing. And so between your legs, you will get that chafing, and it's like just super sore and hurts to even touch each other. And a lot of people will put baby powder on between their legs. Yeah, that works too to keep it from hurting while you're walking. But I put Vaseline every time I chafe, or boys or whatever. If you put Vaseline between your legs on the spots where it hurts, I swear, like it starts to almost make that pain. It makes it not hurt. It makes it where you can walk easily without it just like chafing. And it almost feels like it starts to heal it somehow. It just makes it feel so much like it soothes it is what it kind of does. Just kind of takes that pain to where it just doesn't hurt to walk. And so yeah, that kind of leads to my next point. You know how like when you're walking and you're wearing a super uncomfortable pair of shoes, like heels or like whatever kind of shoes, and like the back of your heels will start bleeding because it's like cracked through your skin. Boys, I know you probably have never had that happen, but I don't know. A lot of girls, we have to deal with that. But yeah, so when my feet split open on the back of my heel and I'm bleeding out, and I don't have like, a lot of times I'll say like put Neosporin and a Band-Aid on or whatever if you're gonna keep walking in them. Well, Vaseline, every time I'm bleeding, like on my ankles or the back of my ankle, whatever, I put Vaseline on where it's bleeding, and then I put a Band-Aid on. I swear it just kind of like slows down the bleeding. I don't know if it's because it's like a jelly or something, and it just feels like, I mean, Vaseline is a skin protectant, like that's what it is, and so it's like it fixes that cracked feeling, and it kind of just slows down the bleeding. And also, like, even if I don't have a Band-Aid, I still put that on because it just makes it feel better. If you have cracked skin all over your body, like elbows or knees, anything, Vaseline heals that. Like, that's what Vaseline does. And I literally sound like I'm trying to sell you Vaseline. And so, yeah, if you have, like, a runny nose and you've been blowing your nose all day and it's, like, chapped, just put it on the sides of your nose. Just makes you feel so much better. Another thing that I've never really done before, but I've heard some of my friends say that they do it, if they want to do like a blush, but they don't want to use blush, just be a little bit different, a little bit more of a dewy looking blush, they'll take liquid, like lipstick, not liquid lipstick, or I guess it can be, just any kind of lipstick, mix it with Vaseline, and then dab it on their cheeks, and then dab it in with a sponge, and it just kind of gives you that like soft, glowy vibe, and it's just like really pretty. And I looked up pictures, and I've seen them do it before, and so yeah, really pretty. You've probably heard this before. If you're painting your fingernails, I actually tested this because I didn't know this until like not that long ago. You put it on your cuticles while you're painting your nails, and that way when you're done painting your nails, it keeps Vaseline from getting like dried up all on your skin. Y'all, that is like the biggest life hack ever. Also, another thing, I don't know if I made this up. I've looked on the internet. I don't know if it's like a thing. I can't find it. Anytime like I'm shaving and I cut my leg and it's bleeding and it's like just one of those little dots, like a little razor burn kind of thing. Not even razor burn, like a cut. I put Vaseline on it and I swear it like heals it and makes it feel better and it like soothes it. Vaseline is just like so soothing and I love it. Also, this is something that I actually tried the other day because I looked it up a few weeks ago, like uses for Vaseline, to try to see if there was anything that I haven't done, and I picked out ones that I liked. If you use like an eyebrow gel, like I know there's like a tattoo gel that a lot of people use, and if you don't have that, just take some Vaseline and put it on like a clear wand and just run it through your brows, and it just tames them and makes them feel really good. And also, if you're plucking your eyebrows and you get like, you know, after you pluck your eyebrows, or I guess wax your eyebrows, I've never waxed my eyebrows, but when I pluck them and it's like super red after and just super sensitive and hurts, put Vaseline like all on it, just smear it on there. You know, you like, don't go anywhere looking like that, you'll look crazy. But yeah, I just put Vaseline on and it kind of takes that pain away and helps dull down the redness faster. Also, this next point is so importante. Muy importante. It's, okay, I didn't know this until like a month ago, right? And I tried it and it is the best thing I've ever done. You take Vaseline, put it on your skin before you spray perfume on, and I tested this with the Kim Kardashian or the KKW Beauty Crystal Gardenia Citrus perfume. And that perfume does last a while, but it does fade after a few hours like every single perfume in the world. And I put Vaseline on my wrist and on my neck, and then I spritzed it and like rubbed it together with my other wrist and, you know, put it on my neck, whatever. It makes it last all day, and I think it's just that jelliness of it kind of just like absorbs it and just makes it stick kind of without being sticky. So you don't even feel it on your wrist. Like, yeah, you know something's there, but it's not like a stickiness and it doesn't like bother you. So it's good to go the whole day. One other thing, I meant to do this earlier when I was talking about the face. If you use it at, like on your eyelid, like I talked about how like I use this just as like a shiny eyeshadow. If you want to use like foil pigments and like super pigmented eyeshadows and you lay that down on top of Vaseline, now don't smear it, just like use it as like a pat down helper. That also works, and it helps it stay longer and really picks up that pigment. Like I wouldn't like really just like blend it in, you know, like you would like your mattes and your like transition shades and stuff. But if you have like a super pigmented shade, put Vaseline down first and then take like a pat down brush and like, or your finger, honestly, your finger would probably work best, and just pat that on your eyelid, and it just makes it stick, which is just like an amazing hack. And I've also heard, this is random, I've never done this, but I've seen it, and I just kind of wanted to share the word in case other people haven't heard. If you have split ends like really bad, like I know I have split ends because I haven't had a haircut in months, but, and I'm so sorry again that y'all have to look at this, it helps split ends. Like if you just kind of put it on the ends of your hair, like say you're about to like take pictures or something. I know like I have bangs, I probably, you know, could have probably used like a light, very light dose of that to kind of just tame that. But yeah, that's another thing, so just in case you wanted to know that. Okay, y'all, I think that's it for today's video. Those are the things that I can think of. I didn't really read anything on this. These are things that I looked up a couple weeks ago and I have either tested or just felt like I needed to share to help you. Yeah, these are just things that I use and that I find useful because I literally love Vaseline. Vaseline has helped me through so much. And again, I've said this in another video where like Kim Kardashian got sent those like bedazzled Vaseline cases, and I want them so bad. Y'all, it's like bedazzled and it's so cute. But yeah, Vaseline is just like the best hack. It just is such like good for your body care. Yeah, I literally am in love with Vaseline. Again, it would be one of my 3 items on an island. So again, I'm sorry that you had to look at me as I am in this video. I'm sure your eyes hurt. Maybe you just like sat me down and listened or something, hopefully. And I'm sorry you had to look at all these just monster things on my face. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I thought this was going to be like a 5-minute video and I was just going to spit it out. But I'm the person like I gotta sell an item to you, so I gotta like tell you all the benefits of that item. Hopefully this video is helpful. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see. I do have like lots of different like beauty hack things that I do. That are probably different than the average gal, But yeah, so I just wanted to be a little bit helpful, and again, let me know what you want to see. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I really want to grow and I need your help to do so. So see you next time. Bye. Have a great day.